I want to show like a clip of there's some woman who she talked about some bad experience she had, like when she was dating a guy who was an incel. And like when she talks about this, just look at the absolute evil glares that she gets from the MRAs when she talks about this.
I actually have first-hand experience with an incel because I went out with one for 6 months. And I can say firsthand that I think that as women, we don't have a responsibility to fix men. And even though I think that men who are, before anyone says anything, I think that men who are obese, disabled, think that they're conventionally unattractive and mentally unstable, don't have very good living situations, all of them deserve romance. But if you are as entitled as the man I went out with was, as an entitled and vile as a good percentage of the incel community are, you do not deserve to get laid. You really don't. And I think that I agree that men who are struggling to find love and therefore go into these like alternate toxic cultures, these cultures indulge their own really, really distorted view of the world, that women hate them and, women are just out to be mean to them. I think it comes from a kind of level of entitlement that a lot of men are taught by women and men from a very young age. And in return of the new way that society functions, where women have a lot more autonomy to reject men, they just can't handle it a lot of the time. Okay. And I think that even though I agree with a lot of what second speaker you said, I think that kind of speaking about these men who can be, as I've realised, incredibly dangerous as babies and you want to take care of them, I think that's a very toxic way of looking at them, and I can say that firsthand from someone who has to go to therapy because of what this guy did to me. Okay. So thanks.
Okay. Can you just give the mic to the person in front of you?
As an incel,
You see the absolute evil glares that they give her for saying that. Now, what did she say that was wrong? Did she say that incels are all losers, that they're all bad people? No, she specifically said that she thinks people that have problems, still deserve to find love. She just said that if somebody was as vile as the person that she got with, that they just don't deserve to get laid. Okay, and we all know that some of the guys in the some of the extremists in the red pill, they're the ones that are toxic. They're the ones that have got personality disorders or some kind of mental health issues. And that's why they can't make a relationship work. And that's why they could be abusive in a relationship. We all know that. But they sort of give her these evil glares for saying that, because they're like, shut up, woman. We're trying to say that men are good and women are bad and that they're all victims, And it's when she's got every right to talk about her experience. Or if you're gonna say, well, for a guy to have some sort of mental health issues or to be an abuser, he must have been through some trauma. It's well, then surely you've got to say it about the women as well, abusive women. People do not pop out of the womb bitter and twisted. Okay, people don't pop out of the womb hating women or hating men. On both sides, they must have had something horrible happen to them.